Hi, seventh graders. This is Mrs. Overspike. I wanted to give you a little bit of explanation on some things with iReady that you might not be familiar with. Along the way, while we are in our online learning environment, we will be assigning various things in iReady that practice skills, walk you through some of the processes, and also give us an opportunity to check your progress and understanding. One of the big reminders is when you access iReady, which hopefully you either have it bookmarked or you know how to get there through the De Pere Middle School webpage, but you need your full email address as your username and your network password is your normal password, and make sure that you select Wisconsin for the state. When you get in, your opening screen is going to be split with two categories. On the left, you will see teacher assigned things, and on the right, you will see My Path. The My Path is what iReady thinks you are ready to continue practicing based on what your test scores were throughout the year. But for now, we are really focused on these teacher assigned things that are on the left. This week, since we are working on the area of composite figures, the one that we want to focus on right now is called the area of composed figures. And when you click on this tile, it will open you up to the opening screen of the lesson, which looks like a little video. In order to run this, you'll just click the play button at the bottom of your screen, and you need to walk through every step, every slide, every component so we can see that you're done, and the progress bar will continue across the bottom. A few other helpful things if you get stuck or you need a little bit of information or some tools along the way. At the bottom, if you click on the dictionary down here, you can scroll in here and it gives you formulas and definitions and things that might be helpful for this. There's a little pad and a pen so you can write on your screen if you want to. But the other one that might be helpful is the calculator that can pop up if you don't have one handy next to you while you're working. But when you get rolling, along the way within the program, you're going to have to enter values within the given boxes, and that's based on each individual problem that it presents to you. When you finish with a problem, you need to make sure you click that check mark so it submits your answer. Now, if by chance you entered something incorrectly, it will walk you through and do some explaining of where that thinking might not have been on track. It will do some of that before it gives you this next button at the bottom so that you can keep going. One of the things in this one, as oftentimes when we are doing our work to be precise, we need to be careful with the labels. So the labels that you're choosing, as and always with area, we need to work with square feet rather than linear feet as if we were working with perimeter. Once again, if something was not entered correctly, it will give you a little bit of an explanation to help remind you of some of those things before you click the next button to continue. Then, after you've done the lesson, which does guide you and give you some explanations, you'll come up to the quiz, which is an extension of the activities you were doing within the lesson. But this time, it will not necessarily give you any guidance if something was wrong. So you can see by some of these screenshots that you are going to need, probably some paper and pencil handy to work through these things. Again, entering your answers in the boxes and progressing yourself through the entire program. The progress bar down here will continue along the way. The lesson and the quiz have separate progress bars. So we are looking for completion of both of those things so we can see how well you are understanding the concept of finding the area of composite figures when they are made up of various geometric shapes. Thanks. If you got any questions, remember to reach out to your teacher or rewatch this video for a little help.